Hi, I'm Alex and I work as a children's book illustrator full-time. Welcome to this channel. That was my dog. He was flapping his body because of some reason. And now he just licked the stand of this camera for some reason. In this video, I will tell you how long it took me to illustrate this book, which is a picture book, and this book, which is a book for kids at the age of about 8-ish or 9-ish even. So let's get right into the video, shall we? And please excuse if I'm a little bit weird today because it's still super hot outside. It's like 35 degrees and it's been like that for a couple of days now. The flat is heated up so much, we can't cool it down at all. So sorry for that. Quinn is acting weird as well, by the way. Okay, this picture book, which was released in May of this year, is a very special project, by the way, because it's the story of a friend of mine. It actually says this here. Inspired by Tom Betts, a good friend of mine, and that's him, by the way. I hope it's focusing. It has 12 double spread pages, which I will show you, and then also the Vorsatz and the Nachsatz. I don't know how to call this in English, but I will Google it and I will show it up here. So that's the... And then we have a little illustration here on the very first page without the text, of course. And then the first double spread, second double spread. By the way, it's a very favorite page of mine. The very last page of the book, and then we have another page which I was supposed to illustrate, and it's about us, like me and Tom and my sister, who wrote the text for this book, by the way. That's us. And then the Nachsatz with the sleeping little lion and the birds. As you can see, on every single page there is a lot happening, and you know, I'm a person who really loves details because as a kid I also loved details in every single picture a lot. I was always super happy and excited if I could find something very small happening like along the main story. So that's why I do the same thing. Just one example. These little zebras here, who are looking quite surprised and wearing some striped sportswear. I can't name the brand of that wear though. Okay, so for this picture book, it took me about 2 weeks to finish the sketches, and I'm not a very rough sketcher. So when I sketch, I pretty much create outlines which are almost like when they say, like the lecturer or the editor says, yes, that's fine, then I'm ready to color in. So I don't know, it's some kind of way to save some time for me. And yeah, I love this kind of working style. So because it's, for me, it works very well. Then for coloring in everything, it took me about another 2 weeks. And then there were a few adjustments I was supposed to make, but there were, you know, like heavy stuff. Everything was pretty much fine from the beginning on. So yeah, it was 1 whole month for the whole book of 12 double spread pages plus cover design plus the back cover And yeah, the Vorsatz and the Nachsatz. I have to say I'm really a quick worker. When I'm working on a book, I'm really like, let's do this and that and this and that and this and that, and I'm really working through the whole day until I'm happy with the final result. And yeah, I do this with every single page like that. So yeah, I think I'm pretty quick, but as I've mentioned earlier, the children's book area isn't the best paying industry in the world, so somehow you have to get quick or quicker with your work. That's my opinion though, because I know many people, for example a friend of mine, his name is Robert Schäffner, and he builds this beautiful little puppets, and he creates trick films with these, and he also made a few picture books already with those puppets, and it takes like forever to build those, and you can tell that it's not very lucrative for him, but he loves what he's doing, so we all do. And by the way, I just received the information that in England and in America, picture book jobs are paid better than anywhere in the world, I think. But as I've mentioned earlier, it really depends where you're living in, because for example when you're living in Chile, that's something Fran, by the way, told in another video of hers, because there the minimum wage is about 300 euros or something, or $300, I think she said something about that, and here it's about 1,500 euros, so that's way more. So the result would be we have to get paid way more than people in Chile, for example. So, but that's another story. I will make a whole different video about this topic, why you should seek jobs within your own country first, because you go to other countries, because then you're taking away jobs from people who are in the need of getting that money because they're living in that country and everything's so expensive. And I hope this makes sense somehow, but as I've mentioned, I make another video on this topic. Okay, so now we're moving on to this other book, which is a book for about 8-year-old girls, boys, and people, human beings, cats and dogs maybe as well. And it has about 26 illustrations on the inside, and I also added this pattern to the book. And yeah, and I won't show you all of these illustrations because sometimes they are double slash it's just some decoration stuff going on, for example like this one. But yet it's 26 illustrations, and they range from something like this to something like this. By the way, this illustration took me a lot of time because there are so many people in there, and I think I needed about like 5 hours to finish it, so that was a lot. This one as well, because there's pretty much every single creature in the which is acting in this book on this illustration, so that's why it took so long. What else have we got? We have something like what's a cool one? This one here. For this book it took me about 1.5 weeks to finish the sketches, and the same thing with the picture book. I do very precise sketches to just color everything in when the lecturer is happy with the results. So yes, to color in everything I needed about maybe another 1.5 weeks, so it's about 3 weeks to 1 month to finish this book. But if I compare these two jobs to each other, then this one is of course paid much better than this one, even though time-wise this wasn't much less time I spent on this project here. But it's passion, and some projects pay better than others, and if you take all of them together, then it's still okay. It's still not paid well, but it's still okay, and it's something I really can live with. I just texted with another illustrator this morning, and we both were like, you know, we don't have the best paying job in the world, but we just love what we're doing, and every single morning we hop out of our beds and we're excited to hit the desk and just start working, and that is so much more I could ask for. So, you know, I mean, I have to pay my rent and I have to pay for my food and stuff I like to do, like driving around with my dog and walking in the woods, but still, you know, I'm thankful for the small things in life. And I mean, hi, having a car is luxury. Like, for me, it's total luxury to have a car, but that's another story. That's all the information I have for you today. If you have any questions, then please leave them down below in the comment box, and give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and I will see you very soon in another video. And I think my phone is ringing. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.